beautiful.
Thank you.
This is Laura Slatkin, and for many years she made our home smell great with her husband Larry. And now, however, you have founded Nest Fragrance. And I don't want to say you just did it. In fact, since you've developed Nest Fragrance, you've gotten so much press. So many people in the fine fragrance industry are talking about what Laura's been able to achieve. She really is the queen now of luxury fragrance, and she brought us Nest. What I like about this is it's how you experience Nest as a fragrance wardrobe.
Yes.
It's not a choice of. You're about to get all 5 pieces, all 5 of Laura's best sellers for 3 easy payments of $12. We're now talking about $7 and change per bottle, and each bottle is going to last you a nice long time.
Yeah.
That is
there's a lot
unbelievable.
Of juice in there.
Yeah. So Laura, I know that you personally believe that it's nice for a woman to have a signature fragrance perhaps, but definitely have a wardrobe.
Yes. And that's what this kit allows you to do. It really allows you to learn about Nest fragrances and discover all the different scents and determine, do you want to make one your signature scent, or do you want to do what I do, which is fragrance wardrobe? So we have 5 fragrances, 5 of our top selling fragrances, starting with Midnight Flow, which is our #1 fragrance.
And I know Harry loves when you wear
Yes.
that.
Yes, we wear it on date night. I wear it when we go out in the evening. It's a beautiful fragrance that combines all these great masculine notes: exotic woods, black amber, patchouli, and then in comes this vanilla orchid, making it very, very sexy and sensual.
My husband likes that one too.
Yeah.
I think all men love the Midnight
All
Flow.
men love to wear this. It's really great. And then you have Dahlia and Vines, which is a beautiful quintessential floral that combines peony and rose and dewy daffodils and dahlias. It's a very feminine, pretty floral that I love to wear when I'm going out to lunch with the girlfriends, lunch with my mother-in-law, going to the office, you know, and I just want to smell pretty and feminine. That's a beautiful floral. And then I'm just going to run through them so you know. White Sandalwood, which is a very decadent fragrance.
Okay, I love this one so much, and we don't really present this one on QVC
No,
too often. So I feel like for the Nest lover, this is really maybe the discovery of this kit.
It's the discovery, it's the exploration.
So beautiful.
It's have fun. Have fun
It's
with
joyful
Nest fragrances. Yeah.
and sophisticated.
Yeah. And the great thing about this kit, if I can stop for a minute, is
That's so nice.
I think it's so important that your husband or your boyfriend really, or your partner, love what you're wearing. That's really important. So you can get this little kit and really explore with them and say, what do you like on me? What do you want me to wear? Because I know when Harry and I first got married, we went shopping for fragrances before we really were even in the business, because I wanted him to wear what I like, and he wanted to wear what he wanted me to wear what he liked. So, you know, if you sit down and you go through all these fragrances, you know, maybe you get to Indigo, which is a very, very intriguing, exotic fragrance that combines Moroccan tea, cashmere wood, and wild fig. Very, very unusual.
Amazing.
And I wear that when I'm in the mood to just be different.
It's another one that we do not present on QVC very often. And then we also have coming down to the beautiful, this is our
Paradise.
Paradise.
Paradise, and Paradise is paradise. It kind of transports you to this tropical island.
You'll want this summer. You will want Paradise. This will be your summer happy fragrance, right?
Yes, because it has sanguine orange in it, and it has white ginger and white musk. So all those 3 ingredients combined make a very, very sort of tropical paradise.
So I got to tell you right now, this is going quickly. We don't have a ton of these to go around, and this is, in fact, 700 have already been ordered. This is the first day this year that we're presenting this on Easy Pay, and it will be the only day this month that you see it on 3 easy payments of $12. You're getting a lot here. Each one of these is a quarter ounce. A quarter ounce of fragrance should last you a long time. This is concentrated. These are high quality fragrances, Eau de Parfums, in fact. So you'll have each one of these for quite a while. You'll be able to experience each one for just $7 and change a piece. We're now talking about fine fragrance at really like ridiculously great values.
And you know, I was on with this kit, a similar kit, with Jill Bauer. We went through 13,000 units in a really, really quick time, and we sold out. And
I'm happy it's back.
Yeah. And it was just about a month ago. And I was reading the reviews today on the way from New York City, and everyone was having so much fun, and they thought it was the perfect way to explore Nest fragrances.
Do you know what I like? They're all so lovely that I think that each one of these fragrances is so different, but also very universal.
Yes,
so they're unique to each other, but universal in their appeal. So you could get one set And I think these would make the most beautiful gifts if you're in charge of
Yes.
giving out favors for that bridal
wedding.
shower.
Yeah.
Or you're the bride and you would love to give something to your bridesmaids. Or perhaps, you know, you have your book clubs coming up, you're having a little get together, you'd like to give something to your friends, your girlfriends, your daughters. They make beautiful individual gifts at just $7 and change a piece. However, at this price, please pick up a set for yourself, because this is how you, for a very, very low cost, get a lot of fragrance home and experience the best that Nest has to offer.
Yes.
We have our favorites in here, and we have ones that we don't see often on
right,
QVC.
that's
Oh,
true.
1,800 have just been ordered.
Oh my gosh.
It's going quickly.
You know, here's the thing. You know, we work with master perfumers. So the difference between master perfumers and just an ordinary fragrance is that they own their own fields of flowers. And they can take a flower and identify and isolate the most beautiful parts of the flower, the peony, the rose, and extract just the most beautiful parts. And that's what makes the difference between a master perfumer, working with a master perfumer, and just an ordinary fragrance.
I did not realize. Okay,
Yes.
that's interesting. You know, in
Yes.
all of the many
quality of the
conversations we've had,
ingredients, yeah.
I know it was a quality story, but I didn't know it came down to them actually owning like their own
Oh,
flowers.
yes. They do. They own, and we've studied peonies, 22 different varieties of peonies, to identify what is the most beautiful peony. But then it gets a step further. What are the most beautiful parts of the peony? And that's why a dahlia in vines with peony, rose, dewy daffodils, and dahlias is such a beautiful floral, because it's the finest ingredients. So that's really important. That's the common thread that runs through all of them, but they're all different. They all have their own personalities. So, you know, we have our personal space. I always like to talk about that. We have our personal space, and you want to wear a fragrance that impacts people and transports them. And really to the point where they say, oh my gosh, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And that always happens with Midnight Fleur. You know, it's that exotic woods, black amber, patchouli, and then in comes that vanilla orchid, making it very sexy and very sensual. The kind of fragrance that you want to wear out in the evening time. Don't wear it to work, because it makes men dizzy and woozy.
You know, I do have to say, my
Yeah.
husband, who doesn't even typically like a lot of fragrance, really does love Midnight Fleur.
Yeah, they do.
Like,
It's
there's just
something
it's
about
a
it.
nice one to pick up for your guy. You'll like it, but he will love
The
it.
men really love
And then
it.
I think the next one is so ultra feminine.
Yes. Amy Strand's favorite. I always have
Yeah.
to say that, because that is her favorite. Dahlia and vines, peony, rose, dewy daffodils, and dahlias.
It's just
What would
pretty.
you want?
It's pretty. It's modern, floral.
And then I'm going to just jump to indigo and tell you a story that indigo, you know, we're at
Flash it on.
Sephora, and for the past few months, indigo has jumped ahead of Midnight Fleur.
Really? But we
Yes.
don't see it often on QVC.
No,
And-
we've never really featured it, the large size, just
Yeah.
this sample size.
Right, but we don't bring out our big ones, and to be able to get all of these home is amazing.
Yeah, you know, it really is so much fun. And again, read the reviews. Everyone was loving it, because, you know, they had tens and thousands of bottles of Midnight Fleur and Dahlia and Vines, and all these fragrances have been sold through QVC. But this gives everyone the opportunity to go further and say, hey, what else is there? Because all of these fragrances are coming to QVC eventually. You get a sneak preview of them here, so it's wonderful.
It's really a fantastic kit.
Yeah.
So we're busy on the phone lines. We love that you love this. Over 3,000 have now been ordered. I would say go to QVC.com if you're holding your smartphone in your hand and you have that QVC app. Order that way. Just whatever you do, get it home. And this is one where I would really recommend picking up more than one. I don't really say that often, because certain things you only need one. This is one, though, that I say you pick up a set for yourself, and then you pick up a set either to give as one fabulous gift in this lovely gift box, or just start breaking them up whenever you need something really lovely. Each bottle features the beautiful artwork that inspired the
Yes.
whole brand.
Yes, it was all inspired by an 18th century artist. And so we painted the paintings of the botanicals that I chose. Then we took the paintings to the perfumer, and they used the paintings as inspiration to create the fragrances. So the whole process was steeped in creativity. And you know, the interesting thing, when we launched Nest Fragrances, every major beauty editor wrote about it. Vogue, Vanity Fair, Allure, Town and Country. Oprah Winfrey gave us a whole page. And you know, they see everything, and they're always really, you know, talking about the important, you know, nationally advertised brands. But they wrote about Nest Fragrances because the fragrances are exceptional. They're extraordinary. I've worked with the master perfumers for 24, 25 years. So we really have a language. And sitting down and working one-on-one with a master perfumer to create something extraordinary, that's what an artisanal fragrance is all about, as opposed to, oh, you know, teams of people weighing in.
Yeah.
It always gets like sort of diluted that way.
So we tried to bring this, it's sold out, so we tried to bring back way more, but I gotta tell you, at this point, half of our quantity is already gone. This is the first day this year on 3 easy payments, and it will be the only day this month on 3 easy payments, and the month has really just started. 3 easy payments of $12, if we even have it for the rest of the month. You're getting all 5 Eau de Parfums. They're a 1/4 ounce each. Each one will last you a nice long time. You don't need much of this fragrance. Each one lasts a long time, and each one ends up being, if you split the price, $7 and change a bottle for
It's
these
great.
beautiful bottles of Nest fragrance. It makes incredible gifts. It's a really beautiful way to experience the best of Nest, and I think to really develop your own fragrance wardrobe.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, sitting down with your girlfriends
indigo,
or your
wow.
mother, your mother-in-law, or your husband, or your boyfriend, or your partner, and running through all these and having fun finding out what do you like and what smells good on you, because you know sometimes fragrances smell different on different people. So it's just so much fun to get this kit. Everyone loves
Really
it.
good.
Yeah.
I love Midnight Fleur. I love the Dahlia and Vines, but I gotta tell you, the indigo is really doing it for me
Yes.
tonight.
I have the indigo body cream on, and so I was walking down the hall and someone said, "Oh my God, you smell fabulous!" You know, so that it is special.
It's always such a pleasure to
Such
see you.
a-
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Okay, so over 4,000 have already been ordered. We're gonna take a short break. We're gonna give you a chance to catch up.